So what's going on, guys, and welcome back to episode number 96 of our Portsmouth career mode on the PS4 FIFA 15, and we're only 4 episodes away from episode number 100, which I'm so looking forward to, as I'm hoping to make a special video for you guys, which will be probably like a live highlights kind of thing, so hopefully you guys will enjoy that. But the first game of this episode was going to be at home against Arsenal. The Gunners, so they were in good form so far in the league. They're doing pretty well. They're not doing too bad, but they're around about the same sort of standard as where we are, so it's going to be a crunch match between the two. But the first chance game actually falls to them in the 4th minute as Walcott picks up the ball. He whips the ball in the box, or he plays the ball to Debussy, sorry. Debussy then whips the ball into the box. It comes to Dzeko at the far post. He beats Ayan to the ball and slots the ball into back of net. So 5 minutes are gone, and the worst possible start for the home side, which was Portsmouth, of course. And, well, some very sloppy defending from us there. Lucas Digne was left for dead from Debussy, and Dzeko just showed more desire than Ayan to get there ahead of him. But Mertesacker, or Lukaku, made the most of Mertesacker's slow speed, sprinted past him, left him for dead, and obviously slotted the ball past Wojciech Szczesny into the back of net, which managed to get ourselves back on level terms at 1-1, which I was very pleased about, and that's very good to see. But the game was going to be very difficult, and in the 50th minute it just proved to be even more difficult as Dzeko picked up the ball and Digne pulls the shirt and he goes down. So very disappointed, to be honest, that we give away a penalty. Lucas Digne, a little bit guilty for that one, pulling back the shirt, which is a little bit disappointing, and Dzeko converts his second goal of the game as he slots it straight down the middle of the net, and Simone Scuffit goes the wrong way. So a little bit disappointed with that penalty conceded, but hopefully we can try and bounce back, as there is still plenty of time to actually get ourselves back into the game, which I was hoping to do. But as they were celebrating, I was thinking, we have to try and go out attacking, even if they score another goal. It doesn't really matter, we have to go out for it, especially we're playing at home as well, and we wanted to give something for the fans. But as you see, there's some lovely football from us. We play the ball through Kingsley Coman. He beats Koscielny for pace, and Koscielny is not a slow defender. And what a fantastic finish it was, right into the top hand corner with his left foot. And our number 36, Kingsley Coman, the youngster who is progressing extremely well for us. And I'm really hoping he can continue to grow and get into the 80s very soon, because he's 76 rated at the moment. He's missed pretty much the whole of the half of the season so far through injury, but he's only just come back and he's already got 3 goals in the Barclays Premier League. So he's scoring goals left, right and centre whenever he plays. But Scuffit managed to keep us in the game there with a fantastic save to deny them from getting the goal, which would have resulted in putting them 3-2 up. But thankfully it wasn't, and Romelu Lukaku picks up man of the match with an 8.8 rating, and that was actually how the game finished. So we ended up drawing the game 2-2 at home against the Gunners. But the next game of this episode was going to be in the Champions Cup up against the Danish side, Copenhagen. So I was hoping to try and get something out of this game. As you see, we have to play our whole change side. Every single player was changed apart from the goalkeeper, which in all honesty I'm going to have to start playing Nieto as well, because he is one of them players that he looks quite good, he could progress, but then a goalkeeper is one of the players I don't really like changing, because a goalkeeper makes a mistake and it's 9 times out of 10 it's going to end up in a goal. But Vitinho here in the 62nd minute skirts past a few with a few Ronaldo chops, hits it. The goalkeeper this time was at fault, and a poor mistake from Copenhagen's goalkeeper there. But thankfully we managed to get ourselves in front with that. A good goal from Vitinho. Lovely, pretty much solo goal. It's pretty simple. Ronaldo chopped and ball rolled as left the defender for dead. The goalkeeper, he got a strong hand on it, but it still wasn't enough. And Vitinho picks up his first goal in the Champions League so far this season. But some sloppy defending from us here as the ball squirmed through the legs of Simone Scuffit, and like I was saying, if I put the other goalkeeper in goal, would he have saved that? You don't know. He might have done, he might not have, but that there, it was very, I didn't like it when that went in, because it's one of them goals that you think, why did you let that in? It was such an easy goal to save, but no, it let him squirm through his legs. But anyway, straight after that, Kingsley Coman, once again the man in form, runs down the wing, cuts inside. He clearly gets taken out as he goes flying, and the referee has no option whatsoever but to point to the penalty spot, as that was a clear 100% penalty, and it was going to be Kingsley Coman up against the goalkeeper there to see if he can come out on top. But unfortunately he hits the crossbar, the ball gets rebounded out wide, and they manage to get the ball clear. So a poor penalty from Kingsley Coman. That's his second penalty miss in about 2 episodes. So a little bit disappointing, and just to wrap it off, we ended up losing the game at 2-1 with a good header from Cornelius there to deny us from getting a point in the Champions Cup group stage. So very disappointing that we didn't convert the penalty against Copenhagen with Kingsley Coman. I think we're going to have to stop him from taking penalties, because he's missed one against Lyon. He's now missed another one, and that's 2 he's missed in quick succession. And unfortunately, whether I like him or not, I can't keep letting him taking the penalties if he's going to keep missing them. Obviously, it is my fault. But I think I try and be too clever and put it too close up into the corner instead of just side-footing it or just powering it down the middle. Whereas I pretty much try and place it right in the top hand corner to make it look good, but I think I'm gonna have to try and make it look not so good, but maybe try and score the goals in the end. But as you hear the squad report there, and also you can see from the table, we're doing not too bad. We're currently sitting in 9th place. It's not that good because we're 14 points off of Chelsea, who are currently sitting in 1st place, but we were going to be playing them now, so we had the chance to make that 11 points gap, because if we beat them, obviously we'd regain 3 points and hopefully try and regain our hopes of getting into the Champions League next season, because as we're going, we're not going to be getting there anytime soon, unless obviously we win the Champions League, which I don't really see as a possibility, especially with the team we've got is okay, but it still needs improving. A lot of areas need improving. I'm not really too fond with my players up front like Zivkovic and Lukaku. Zivkovic, he just shut me up then, but because he scored a fantastic goal, but still, I don't really think he's the best player in the world. I know he has got a lot of likes because he's got really good potential and that, but he just doesn't seem quick enough for me. He does not seem good enough. So therefore, maybe I'll try and sell him in the up and coming seasons, or try and offload him. Maybe try and bring in the likes of Welbeck, because Welbeck I really do like. Maybe even Alexander Lacazette would be good if we could try and bring him in as well. But they do get a good chance here from the free kick. It was going to be Cavani to take it in the 18th minute to get themselves back on level terms. He does actually whip the ball over the top of the wall and into the back of the net. So I was very disappointed that we couldn't defend that one there. A little bit disappointing that our lead didn't last that long. But hopefully we can try and regain our lead in the up and coming minutes, especially when they've got a pretty weakened squad out as well, because I don't know why, but they've got like the likes of Baker, Mikel, Kakuta, the goalkeeper, which is a weird, Loftus-Cheek. So they haven't actually got their first team out, so I don't know why, whether it's because they've just played in the Champions Cup or not. But in the 45th minute, we do have a good chance straight after kick-off. Lukaku gets the ball, he skips past one, he keeps on going and fires it, but the goalkeeper this time does make a fantastic save, even though he is a low rated, makes a really good save there to deny Zivkovic. But here, Lukaku runs on the wing, he takes on Kakuta, cuts inside, plays the ball to Divock Origi, and thankfully Divock Origi hits it first time and beats the goalkeeper into the back of net in the 53rd minute to put ourselves back in front, and the score was now 2-1 to us, which I was very ecstatic about, that we had managed to get to actually regain our lead after we'd been drawn back to level terms, and especially against the team that are currently top of the league. I know they've got a weakened squad out, but still, they still should be putting in a better performance than what they have. And we do then have another good chance to double our, to get another good goal as Lukaku runs on the wing, hits the ball, but unfortunately the goalkeeper this time does make a good save. And that's actually going to be it for this episode. If you did enjoy it, please make sure to hit the like button down below, as it can be very much appreciated. Thank you, bye bye.